G'day guys, welcome to the first video for 2020. Trust you've all had a good Christmas and a great start to the new year. So today we're going to talk about putting. It's an area of the game that we all could improve. It's an area of the game that when I speak to players after the rounds of golf, I'm always being told, you know, oh, I missed this putt, I missed that putt and so forth. I've spent some time over the Christmas break playing with a few players. I started to notice a bit of a trend, a bit of a habit. Now, seeing many players when they get inside that sort of 10-foot range, and they seem a bit nervous for whatever reason, and everyone's got their own reasons. I'm seeing a trend and a pattern whereby the ball position, when they're putting, can vary drastically. And I've seen the closer we get to the hole, more and more players are moving the ball back in the stance. Now, watching that, and I'm watching players miss putts, and I'm watching a few players hole putts, it piques some interest. Does moving the ball position and varying your ball position have a substantial effect on putting? Yes or no? Guys, the answer is yes. Now, you don't have to just take my word for it. I captured data on the GC quad, which measured strike location on the putter face, it measured the rate of closure of the putter face, it measured the path of the putter face, it measured the spin rate on the golf ball, the launch on the golf ball. All of this data was calculated so that I could actually answer that question for you guys and hopefully help you guys improve. Now, just as a heads up, when the ball goes back in the stance, and I see it a lot, the hands lean forward, the putter face closes down, the strike location goes a lot higher on the club face. This forces the ball to start off on a downward strike, so the ball moves down before it bounces up in the air. This causes a lot of inconsistencies. Now, for a 10-foot length putt, you're relying on the ball bouncing and actually bouncing straight on the next, once it hits the deck, rolling out straight. Now, that doesn't always happen, so we're seeing guys short range hitting them, missing them left and right. The other thing that happens when the putter face closes and we lean the hands forward is the path of the putter works a lot more inside, therefore having to rotate the hands a lot more. That adds pace to the putt, so we're seeing guys and girls knocking putts a long way past. And it also makes controlling the face to present the putter face square to your target line a lot harder. And I noticed over a 10-foot putt, upwards of 6 degrees of difference. So that was a negative 2.9 pull to the left versus a positive 3.1 to the right over a 10-foot putt. Guys, that's a lot. Let's take that same theory and move the putter back to, say, 30 feet. That becomes massive. You go to a 50-foot putt and all of a sudden, guys, you're struggling to get the golf ball within a 10-foot radius of the hole. So you're talking about 3 putts. What you see in the video is that I actually set the ball in my standard ball position and we produced the most consistent roll. The ball came out with a very minimal amount of launch, not a great deal of skid, and held its line a lot better. The other thing I noted that my path was a lot more consistent, so I was able to deliver the club face square more often, and the variation of left and right as we were over 10-foot putt was minimal. We're talking, I think, 2 degrees, so that really is a matter of hitting left lip or right lip on the course of a putt, and at speed you're probably going to hold them. The other thing to remember, talking about speed, is speed was far more consistent. The final part was to move the ball forward. How was the effect? Guys, the further forward I moved the golf ball, the higher the ball launched off the putter face. Not quite as high as when the ball obviously pops down when the ball's back in the stance, but it did pop up higher. The ball also left the face a lot quicker. So this meant that my ability to control pace of putt was a little bit harder to judge. So the ball was rolling out that little bit extra distance. Putter face, again, at impact varied about 4 degrees, I believe. So, you know, again, it's probably not as bad as being further back in the stance, but 4 degrees over a 30-foot putt is a big difference, and it's going to leave you anywhere between 6 and 7 foot of remaining putt over that length, assuming you get the pace correct. Okay, so what am I saying? Basically, guys, what I'm saying is that the ball position really is vitally important. For me, it's in the similar position as where I play a 7-iron in a full swing. So I'll set my stance up in the same way as if I'm hitting a full shot. I find a ball position for where my 7-iron would be, and that's where I put the ball. I'm finding that produces the most consistent roll, the most consistent face angle, and limits how wide the ball actually misses the target by, therefore giving me a better chance of holding more putts. Again, guys, you don't have to take my word for it. I'd be more than happy to get some of you guys to come down, jump on the quad, and we'll see for yourself. Because the ball position might be slightly different for everyone as to what is best for them, but you should absolutely know which ball position is best for you in order to hold more putts and see those scores lower. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you've got to say, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to answer them.